Good morning, everyone. So it's a gorgeous day in London today, so I figured I should get out of the house and enjoy the day a bit more, and also talk about a few things when it comes to trading and learning how to trade. I get a fair number of emails sort of asking me, oh, if I learn this thing, is it going to make me profitable? But the truth is, there's a lot of systems out there, and what that means, they're kind of teaching you to be a one-trick pony. You know, they may teach you the cross of a moving average entry, and then that's pretty much it. So the difference between learning a methodology and understanding why you're going into a trade, as opposed to just learning one entry strategy without actually understanding why you're going into that trade, or what's going on any kind of higher time frames or fundamentals or macroeconomic reasons as well. It's kind of like, I always like to use music as my sort of analogy for teaching people, because it is a performance skill, both trading and music. So if someone teaches you one strategy, it's kind of like someone teaching you to play one melody on an instrument, rather than understanding the chord progressions, understanding the scales that you're using. So none of that. So obviously in trading you have to effectively do a lot of improv. And what that means, if you don't know how to do an ad-lib, you're gonna get yourself into trouble. Just like if you know how to play one melody and then suddenly you find yourself in a band that does a lot of ad-libs. So you're not going to be able to do that. Which is why I prefer to have people teach or learn how to do the trading by themselves, and to come up with their own decisions based on the market conditions. Which means you have to have a lot of knowledge. You have to understand what the impact of the interest rates does to a couple of the currencies and how that relates to the currencies. And also then you have to know how to do total exposure, which pair is related to which asset classes, because you have something like in Forex you have commodity linked pairs such as USD and Canadian dollar, which is very closely linked to crude oil. So if you're going to trade crude oil, you really need to know what it does to USD CAD as well. So it's, you know, it's a progression. It's definitely a skill that takes a long time to learn. So I would like to tell you guys that you can just read a book over the weekend and come Monday you'll be this amazing trader, but it's not how it works. For a lot of the people, from what I've seen, it literally takes them anywhere from about 2 to 5 years to really hone their skills. So I just wanted to make sure that everyone understands that. And if you want to check us out, if you want to learn a lot more about how I teach people, so I use a combination of interest rates information, I use swing extremes, I use daily averages to scale my stops. I definitely use Q points, which is my proprietary trading method. And with all of that, even market profile as well when necessary, to gauge intraday sentiment. So you can always visit Market Stalker's main website to find out more. And you can always fire off a question as well. I'm always there to answer any questions you have. Just send an email to info@marketstalkers.co.uk and ask me whatever you want. I'm there to guide you through the process.